what are the common problems that salespeople have when they get tired in the sales process, and why do you need to know it? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from the North Shore of Oahu. I'm at Sharks Cove on a perfect day to talk about sales. Now, you got to know that when you get tired and you're in a sales process, there's a few things that happen. Now, one of the first things is a lack of patience. So that means that if the person's going to ask you questions or they're going to come up with an objection, you get very impatient about the things that they come up with or what you need to do. The second thing is vocal pitch and tone issues. And this is super important because you could use your voice as a scalpel or you can use it as a hammer. And what you're going to find is that when salespeople get tired, they start using it as a hammer, they get lazy, and they say things the wrong way. Now, the third thing is salespeople remove steps, and they take steps out of the process. I don't need that one, I'm not gonna do it, I'm just gonna go shoot for the close. And the problem with that is you may get the sale, but the buyer doesn't know what they're getting, so you have to do this massive discount to make that happen. And then the fourth thing is to be consistent and conversational. And you know, as we get tired, we tend to get lazy, and it creates huge problems because the buyer's not getting the message they need. And you need to remember, it's not a sales call, it's a performance. And if you're performing, you need to do things in a certain manner, in a certain order, over and over and over and over again in a repetition. And I'm gonna promise you, I've been writing with salespeople every day for 7 years, and I see this happen a lot. I can tell when somebody's tired. I can tell when they've lost their edge. Now, I've got a couple of options for you, and you could take them for what they're worth. You gotta eat healthy. That's something that I've always struggled with. You gotta get your sleep. You gotta go to your gym, and you've got to role play, and you've gotta practice. And you gotta be willing to take the lumps and have somebody say, here's what you're doing right, and here's what you're doing wrong. So pay attention to what's going on, because if you're impatient, your vocal pitch and tone's going away, you're taking away steps from your process, or you're rushing for the close, you may get that sale, but in order to get it, you may have to make massive discounts, and then you could have a buyer complain afterwards because they really don't know what they got. So there you go. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that would be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you gotta do, you gotta subscribe. And then last off, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.